This is Calvin Castine. It's the 17th day of May 2002. It looks a lot nicer than it really is out here. A little chilly. We got our winter coat on. Been a cold, damp week. We haven't been able to get a lot of ball games in because of the weather, but we're getting this one in hopefully. Tommy Kowalski Jr. and Mike Tulowski are the officials. Looks like TK will be behind the plate. And MT on the bases. Beekmantown Eagles and Northeastern Clinton Central School. We're in beautiful downtown Beekmantown at the very nice and constantly improving recreation field. One of the things they've changed, if you have been here before and haven't been here recently, where that white gate is, that used to be the entryway to this here, but it's right by the town offices. And I'm sure with traffic coming in and out of there, it's a little dangerous to people walking out of the town offices not paying attention to the traffic. So they have moved the entry to the recreation part of the complex over to this side. And makes a lot of sense to me. Well, if it makes sense to me, then it's got to be a good idea, I guess. Northeastern will bat first. Beekmantown is, as we said, the home team here. Jared Jarvis will lead off for the Cougars. We're expecting a good, close ball game. A couple of teams that are doing well. I believe Beekmantown is either tied or in first place at the moment. And the Cougars are also having a good season. On the rubber for the Eagles is Courtney Shatlin. Jarvis looks at a curveball outside, low. His battery mate, Shetland's battery mate, is Brian Vaughn. Has a fly ball to center field, or shallow center field. It is squeezed for the out by the center fielder, Kevin Fassett. At first base for Beekmantown is Eric Bell. Alex Coles at second. Shortstop is Adam Brown. And at third base is TJ Musa. On the outfield, going from left to right, it's Jason Williams, Kevin Fassett, and Matt Brockway. Ben Duty chops it foul, strike one. Looks like they're putting up dugouts. As I said, they're constantly improving this area. Looks like dugouts going up. They haven't got a roof on the Beekmantown side yet, but I'm sure they'll be putting up roofs on both dugouts. Haven't started the dugout for the visitors, but I can't imagine them putting up a dugout for the home team and not for the visitors. Strike three, healthy cut by Duty, and he goes down. So that's 2 outs, and Kelly Poisson will step in. It's been a tough spring. Not being able to get the coverage of teams that we normally would like to get, the variety that we'd like to get. And we apologize to everybody, but the weather with the cold and the rain and everything else just made it tough to get the games that we'd like to have gotten. A little closer to the action than we'd like to be. We may or may not move down the field a little bit here. Concerned a little bit about a foul ball coming directly at us. There's a pitch from Shatlin. That's low. Chopped to second. Over to first, in time for the out. So that goes from the second baseman Cole to the first baseman Bell, and we're going to go to the bottom of the first. Beekmantown coming up with no score.
Come on, Agony, get fired up, Agony. Come on, kid.
Matt Guerin will do the hurling for the Cougars. James Jeanette is behind the plate. At first base for Northeastern is Andrew Goodrich. At second, Kelly Poisson. Ben Duty's at short. And at third base, it's Casey Richard. In the outfield from left to right, let's see, Dan Trombley, Jared Jarvis and Brad Miller. This is Kevin Fassett. He'll be leading off for the Eagles. In the bottom half of the first. Looks at ball one. We expect it's going to be a tough day like Garand out here. I can't believe the pitcher out here with no strike called. No undershirt, no sweatshirt underneath. If I were a coach on a day like this, I think I'd insist that my player had some kind of a undershirt on. Hard to keep the arm loose in cold weather like that. That's low. Nice block by Jeanette. Fouled out. Line drive, that's going to be a base hit into center field. Fassett will round first. And he'll be on with a single. Now Adam Brown steps in. A lot of chatter on the Beekmantown side. You like to see that. As long as they're cheering on their teammates. There's a steal, and he's going to be safe. The throw goes into center field. An attempt to go to third. Here's a throw. Safe at third. Safe at third. Looked like they had him for a moment there, but not sure if that was the only place Richard could feel the ball, but definitely when he got the ball was not where he needed to be. But first thing you have to do is make sure you catch the ball. So whether that was the only place he could be to catch it, I don't know. But he was behind the bag and not able to put a tag on when he got that ball. So Beekmantown threatening here in the first inning. There's a strike. Temperature is about 50 degrees, but the cold, cold wind probably coming right off Line Mountain where all that snow is. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike two. Strike two. Set the lead down the third base side. Darren delivers. Just missing. Just missing. 3-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike three. That's one down. And it'll get us to TJ Musall, the third baseman. Looked like a change outside. Missing again, barely.
Ready.
A little high. 3-0.
Come in here.
Cleanup man on deck. One out. Runner at third. First base open, obviously. Strike. Ball four, misses. He's out. He's out. What the heck are they doing? Beekmantown. Not sure what they're doing. Hit the second out at the plate. I don't know. Cleanup man batting.
2 down, boys. 2 down.
And Gary Butler's been involved firsthand in more ball games than I have, and apparently he sent the runner. So we'll just go along with the Butler's judgment on that one, but I obviously, looking at the play the way it developed, it was not a good move to send him. But apparently Butler thought so at the time, and as I said, he's coached a lot more games than I have. I've probably seen almost as many games as he has, but he's been first-hand involved in them. It's a little different when you're coaching than when you're running a camera. Alex Cole at the plate. 2-0 the count. Batting cleanup in the lineup. 2 outs, runner at first base. 3-0. Pitcher Shatlin on deck. The high ball 4. There'll be runners at first and second with 2 down. Courtney Shatlin here. Let's give you an idea how tough it's been for a season. I'll pick up on that thought after these his run scores. Did look like he had his leg taken out from underneath him. He back up quickly, so appears to be okay. Musall scores. Cole ends up at third, and on the throw to the plate, Shatlin goes to second base. Give him a run batted in and a single. Now Brian Vaughn, the batter. Give you an idea how the tough season it's been. I arrived. Tom Samarero, the yearbook photographer for the Cougars, was here in Beekmantown taking a picture of the Cougars for the yearbook. So he's just been unable to get the Cougars on their home field. Had to come to the visitors field to get the team picture. Nice pickup at third. Richard's throw is scooped out by Goodrich. So the Eagles pick up a run. And they lead 1-0. We're going to the second on Hometown Cable. Matt Guerin at the plate. Going to swing and miss at the first pitch in the second. Strike 1. Looks like he's reaching a little bit for it. Here's the pitch. Just missing. 2-1. Line shot. It's going to be a base hit to left field. Can almost pick up the ball off the bat here. And line drive single for Matt Guerin. Now the lefty hitting Dan Trombley steps in. Potential tying run on board for Northeastern. Curveball in there for a strike. One and 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High, 2-2. Close, 3-2, full count. Close to be taken. 2 strikes, got to protect that plate. Here's the payoff. Just missing again, ball 4. Little Trombley gets a base on balls. He'll chase Guerin to second. Nobody out. The Cougars have 2 on board. Right fielder Brad Miller. Right fielder batting. He bunts. Foul, strike 1. Shatlin delivers. Miller reaches. Strike 2. The 2 strikes on him. Miller swinging at just about everything to protect that plate. Fouls this one off. No, grown from the players. They didn't get a car. Everybody wants to hit the car, but they don't want it to be theirs. They'd rather feel sorry for somebody else. Miller reaches, hits it to second, one hopper, going to turn two, and advances the runner to third. It's 2 down. It was a hard hit ball. This is James Jeanette at the plate, but it was a one hopper to second. It became a tailor-made double play. That's when you wish you didn't hit it quite so hard. You hit it right at somebody like that. Guerin representing the potential tying run, dancing at third base. Chatelain delivers. Hit back to Chatelain. Takes his time over to Bell. Bell will squeeze it for the out. Cougars will strand one. They are scoreless. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Beekmantown.
Deep out there, 9.
Eric Bell at the plate. He's going to lead off the bottom half of the second for Beekmantown. Guerin set. Lions and delivers. Ball. Ball 2. Strike call. Just missed. 3-1. Ball 4, so Bell draws a pass. He'll go to first. And gets us to Jason Williams, the left fielder. See if they'll bunt him over. They do. Guerin firing to Goodrich. Bell goes to second base. 1 out. Oh, right fielder Matt Brockway steps in. Strike 1. 1 out. Hit to second. It is dropped. Duty, I think, took his eye off to watch Bell. Shouldn't have been worried about Bell. Should have been worried about Ball, not Bell. So as a result, you've got 2 on to just 1 out in the top of the order. Kevin Facette at the plate. High for ball. Strike called. Stop by Jeanette, no advance. 2-1 to count. Three and 1 way high, ball 4. It's going to load the bases. So Facette draws the walk. The bags are full of Eagles. 1 out. And Adam Brown at the plate. In the dirt, and it blocks it. Just missed. 3-0 the count, no place to put him. Oh, walks a run. Here's a pitch from Guerin. Strike, right down the middle. 3-1. Strike 2. Looking for a walk. High fly ball to center field. This will score a run. And Bell will score. Make it 2-0. Coach Butler holding the other guys up. They want to make sure that run scored. The runner gets tagged out before the run scores. It's a non-forced play, so that type of a third out, the run would not count. On a force out, the run wouldn't count no matter what happened, but on a non-forced out, if that run scores before the out, it's an out and no run on the third out. This is TJ Musal, third baseman. He scored, I believe, he scored the first run of the game. It's in the dirt. Both runners are going to move up. Strike called. First base is open, 2-1 to count. TJ Musal at the plate. Strike 2. Here's a pitch from Garand. In the dirt. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch in the second. High. Nope, that was not. Previous one was not ball 2. It was ball 3. So that's going to be a walk on the ball 4, and the bases loaded. Cleanup man Alex Cole, the batter. RBI opportunity here for Cole. Here's Guerin. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Guerin needs an out here to keep this game close. Beekmantown leading 2-0, but they could break it open here with a hit from Cole. Just missing inside. Guerin's pitch. Fouled off. Change up. Strike 3 looking. So, cleanup man goes down with his bat on his shoulder. Gary Butler, who's seen a lot of games, doesn't get too excited. He just takes it in stride. He knows there'll be another day and another at bat. It's just the ball game. Nobody likes to strike out looking when the base is loaded, so I don't think he has to say anything to Cole. Cole knows he should have been protecting that plate. After 2, we're going to the third. 2-0. Beekmantown leading the Cougars of Northeastern. Strike 1 to Andrew Goodrich as we start the third inning. Here's a pitch from Shatland. Strike 2. We're standing where we could see the batter if the on-deck man were in the on-deck circle, but Richard is out of the circle. Pick up his short, fire to first in time. Nice play, nice looking play there by Adam Brown, the shortstop. Casey Richard now, and looks like Jarvis doesn't like the batter's box either, the on-deck circle either. There's the on-deck circle and the batter's. If they put the circle where he's standing, he'd move to another spot. Just a matter of not wanting to be in the circle, I guess. I thought high school kids always wanted to be in the circle. Fouled off. Base hit. In the gap, no, cut off in center field by Facette. So it'll be a 1-out single for Casey Richard. So I'll bring up top of the order and Jared Jarvis. Jarvis can look at a high one. And a stolen base for Richard. Could be trouble. Barehanded, no throw. No throw, so Jarvis hitting behind the runner. Ends up reaching. So I have runners at the corners. One out. And Ben Duty, the batter, with Kelly Poisson on deck. Chatelain checks the runners, delivers to Duty. Strike called. Jarvis goes to second. The throw went to third. Eagles guarding against the double steal. So takes the force off, puts two men in scoring position. 1-1 to count now. Two ducks on the pond for Duty. Potential tying run is at second base. Swings at a high one. Had he made contact with that one, I don't know what would have happened with it. Wouldn't have gone too far, I don't think. Strike three swinging, so Duty getting his cuts in there. Better swinging than looking. That's two down, and Kelly Poisson will step in now and try to get them ducks off the pond. Swings at the first offering, fouls it off, strike one. Getting closer to me here. High fly ball, deep right field. Wow, he got all that one. Opposite field hit. Kelly Poisson got all of that one. You see somebody go to the opposite field with a hit like that. Showing some power, and he ties the ball game. 2 RBI triple for Kelly Poisson. Well, Matt Guerin steps in. 2 down, go-ahead run at third base. We're all tied up in the third. Strike one. Chatelain winds and delivers. Just missing 1-1. Strike two called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chatelain delivers, Guerin swings and misses, strike three. And it's a question of whether it was the ball hit the ground before the catcher caught it. The ball had hit the ground before the catcher caught it. It would have been a drop third strike, so I'm not quite sure what would have come down to had Tommy Kowalski had to make the call. He wasn't hollering batters out, so we have to assume that maybe that ball did touch the ground. So the Cougars tie it. We're going to the bottom of the third. 2-2 the score. Strike one to Courtney Chatelain to start the third inning, bottom half. Eagles have scored 1 run in each of the first 2 innings. Oh, 2 pitch. To third, knocked down. Richard will pick it up, fire to first. Not in time. Not in time. Knocked it down, but it didn't stay near him. He had to reach for it, and by the time he went to the ball, Chatelain had enough time to leg it out. So catcher Brian Vaughn will step in with a man on and nobody out. Eagles looking to score another run here and make it 3 innings in a row that they've scored. Strike, here's a throw to second. He's going to be safe as the throw is a little high. So with nobody out, the Eagles have the potential go-ahead run at second. Wait for Shatland to get ready. He's set. Swing and a miss. Might be 0-2 count. Hits it to shallow center field. Jarvis grabs it. We have one down. No advance. Now Eric Bell at the plate. Strike one. Strike two. Strike three. It's two down. Bell goes down swinging. Got his licks in there. Now left fielder Jason Williams, the batter. Guerin looking to escape. Strike one. With runner at second and nobody out. Looked like a sure thing for Beekmantown that they're going to score in this inning. 1-1. The runner's still at second, however, and there's two outs. They greased the ball there. Foul ball. Guerin delivers. String and a miss, strike three. So Guerin pitches his way out of the threat. And for the first time in the ball game, Beekmantown is scoreless in their half of the inning. After three full, it's Northeastern Clinton Central School 2, Beekmantown Eagles 2 here on Hometown Cable. TV that's worth your support. Dan Trombley, the batter, as we start the fourth. Hit to deep center field. Trombley's going to get at least three out of this. He's watching the ball instead of watching his coach. Glancing over his shoulder, looking at the ball. You watch your coach, you don't watch the ball. Want to watch the ball, you come buy a tape. We'll sell you a tape, you can look at what the ball looked like out there. You're rounding second base, your eyes on the third base coach. Little leadoff triple, and the Cougars are threatening here in the fourth. Brad Miller at the plate. Strike one. Eagles weren't able to advance their man from second, but it's usually a little bit easier to advance a man from third with nobody out. Because an infield out can get your man in. Here's a throw to the plate. And Trombley is going to be out. Caught in a pickle. And he's going to be out at second. No. Toloski called him safe on a close one. Close play at second base. Miller's called safe. Coach Mitchell looks like Trombley got some dirt all over him back. He got dust all over the back here. I don't know if he was sending Trombley or not. This is James Jeanette. You got to make sure that throw is going to go. Going to go to second, and a good heads-up play, and Miller ends up at third base. That ball was not far away from the catcher Vaughn. That's a break for the Cougars. He could have easily been a dead duck. Instead of a duck in the pond, he could have been a dead duck there at third. So the Cougars right back where they would have been. Swing and a miss. Man at third with one out. 1-1 to count. 2-2 score in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Strike two. Jeanette protecting the plate. Got a piece of the ball. Fouled it off. Count holds at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2. Getting back to Trombley at third base. My guess is he didn't get a good enough jump on that ground ball. Yeah, he didn't get a good enough jump, and once he committed, he had to try to score. Here's the out at plate. No, he's safe. Ball is not held on to. Miller scores. So RBI, run batted in for Jeanette. He'll reach on a fielder's choice. And I'll bring up Andrew Goodrich for Northeastern, leading for the first time in the game now, 3-2. Casey Richard on deck. Bach. Bach. Hey, Bach sends Jeanette to second base. Gets the force off. Potential of another run here with 1 out for the Cougars in the 4th. That's low, gets by. Jeanette was going to try to advance. Here's a throw. He's going to be safe at third. Little conference at the pitching rubber here. Trying to get the team back in the game. As Yogi Berra would say, 90% of the game is half mental. Pitch from Chatlin. Just missing. Goodrich at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swings at a high one. It's a fair ball. There's a throw to the plate, and he's safe. He's safe. Jeanette did not slide. He should have been sliding. He did not slide, but the tag missed him. So the Cougars pick up another run. It's a 4-3 lead now for Northeastern. And Casey Richard at the plate. Trying to think if he tripled last time up. I know Jarvis tripled, but I think Richard did too. Or was it Richard that tripled? I can't remember. It happened more than 10 seconds ago. It's gone. Strike. 2 outs, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2, evens the count. Top of the order on deck. Poisson's the one who tripled. I think Richard tripled. Jarvis, I don't think Jarvis did. I think Poisson tripled, and I think Richard tripled. Ball 4, just missing a little high. Richard draws the walk. Jared Jarvis at the plate. Here's the pitch. Strike called.
Casey, contact now. You're running hard. Go!
Deep center field. Jarvis will get 2. Wait a minute. Is it Poisson and Trombley who tripled? Yeah, Trombley tripled this inning and Poisson last inning. That's a double. RBI. If anybody knows who tripled for the Cougars, send it on a postcard. Or put it in an envelope with a $50 bill and send it in. Viewer-supported television. That means you if you're watching this. We rely on viewer support. We've got to get more support out of this Beekmantown area. Cover over the course of the year quite a few Beekmantown games, but don't get much for support. Nice play. That was Ben Duty at the plate. He is out on a throw from Adam Brown to Eric Bell. So AB to EB. Cougars pick up 3 and they lead 5-2 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Strike one to Matt Brockway. 5-2 Cougar lead in the bottom of the 4th. Game is halfway over. Garin delivers, strike 3. Nice pitch from Garin. 1 out, and that brings up the top of the order. Kevin Facette, the batter. Strike. In the dirt. Way high. A little high, ball 4. So Facette draws a free pass. He'll go to first. And shortstop Adam Brown to the plate. 5-2 Cougars lead. Ball 1. Strike. Trailing by 3, I can't see Beekmantown actually bunting to as a sacrifice. Balk called. Didn't stop, I guess. Got a stop in his delivery. 1-1 to count. 2-1. 3-1. Ball 4. So that's the second walk. Brown will go to first. Oh, the 3 and 4 hitters due up. Potential tying run stepping to the plate. TJ Musa will bat. The cleanup man Alex Cole on deck. Chopper to the shortstop side. Throw to third in time. Not only was it the lead runner, but it was the easiest out for Duty. So that Duty goes to Richard and gets Facette. So that's 2 down. And Alex Cole, the cleanup man, at the plate with men at first and second. He represents the potential tying run. Low. Both runners move up on a steal, double steal here. Double steal catches the Cougars and the cameraman by surprise. Oh, daring base running here by Gary Butler, having both his runners go for the steal. Both runners, so there's a strike. Puts them both in scoring position. Swing and miss, strike 2. I believe it's a 1-2 count. Here's Garin. Fouled off. It's a little high, just missing though. First base is open. Pitch to Cole. Swing and a miss. Oh, foul tip. Got a piece of it. Foul tip. Got a piece of it. And Jeanette couldn't hang on to it. So it's not a dropped third strike because it was foul tipped. However, if it had been caught, it would have been called a strikeout. Here's the pitch. That's fouled and out of play. Here's the pitch from Guerin. Low. Ball 3, full count. There's the pitch. Just missing. Just missing. Ball 4, loads the bases. I'll give Courtney Chatlin a chance to help his cause. Looks at ball 1. 2 outs, potential tying run on board for Beekmantown, potential go-ahead run at the plate. Cougars leading by 3. There's a fly ball, late jump, it's caught. Looked like Miller had a late jump, but he had it all the way. So the Eagles leave them loaded. After 4, it is 5-3 Northeastern leading Beekmantown here on Hometown Cable. TV that's worth supporting. Strike 1. We're in the 5th inning. Cole has come over to pitch from second base. Hit to second. Rivers is there. 1 down. Batter Kelly Poisson went the opposite way last time and got that triple as I recall. I think I recall. Now Matt Guerin, the batter. Let's see. Cole's pitching. Now some other defensive changes for Beekmantown, but didn't have time to get them all. I got the names in. Not quite sure where they're all playing. Rafferty might be the catcher. Rafferty's in for Brian Vaughn. Brissett is in for Bell. Stanley is in for Williams, and Rivers is in for Brockway. Top of the 5th inning, 5-2 Northeastern leading Beekmantown. CBAC varsity baseball. A nice catch. 2 down. Now Dan Trombley, the batter. In the dirt. 2-1 to count. Fouled off. 2-2. 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Cougars got 2 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th. Eagles got 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd. Strike 3. So nothing across for the Cougars. They go down 1, 2, 3, and we go to the bottom of the 5th with the score 5-2 Northeastern leading. Strike 1 to Rafferty. Bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch from Guerin. Foul, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Off the fist. Goodrich over. Oh, safe. Lasky said he got the bag. Goodrich had time. He just was expecting Guerin, and he was a little shocked when he saw Poisson there. Well, Rafferty reaches, and now Brissett steps in. Strike 1. Machine reset. Here's the pitch. Garen's got to forget about that runner. Concentrate on his batters. Hard hit through the left side. Strike one to Stanley. We're busy writing down the Beekmantown numbers as the batters step up there so we can figure out where they're playing defensively when they go to the field. Bunt. Leave Stanley the batter. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Now Rivers. Just missing low, ball one. Pitch is high, no steal. Top of the order, so Garen ought to be, top of the order on deck, I should say. Garen ought to be concentrating on his batter. It's ball three. He's one pitch away from having the bases loaded, top of the order up, and one out. 3-0 pitch. Strike. Foul ball. Ball four. Rivers walks. Loads the bases. Very dangerous Kevin Facette at the plate. Leadoff man batting with the bases full and just one out. Cougars up by 3. Eagles trailing by 3. Strike one. Richard throws to Goodrich. They get the out. What the Cougars have to do, not worry about giving up a run here. They'll lead by 2. Make sure you get the out. So that's the second out. As Facette gets a run batted in, but the Cougars get the out. We're in the 5th. Adam Brown, the batter now. 2 ducks on the pond. Potential tying runs at second base for the Eagles. Pitch from Garand. Strike one. No, off the plate.
Right now, guys. Knock it down. Go to first. Hold it! Somebody take charge!
Jarvis calling for that. He's a little over-ambitious on that one. He was just barely able to catch it. Poisson gave way because Jarvis was calling for it, but he should not have been calling for that one. A break for the Cougars. A break for the Cougars. That would have been 2 runs because the 2 outs the runners were going for Beekmantown. So it's 5-3 Cougar lead after 5 here on Hometown Cable. Brad Miller ducks out of the way of the first pitch in the 6th inning. Ball one, 5-3. Cougars up by a deuce. Chop to the left side. Fire to first in time for the out. It's Williams at third now. Probably Musa behind the plate. We'll have to check when he comes to bat. In the next inning, this is James Jeanette as Miller is out. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Down the line, but foul. Well hit. Would have been 2. 1-1 the count. No trouble. Throw to first. Safe. He's safe. Throw was a little high. And first baseman, whoever he is, to jump for it. The Cougars have a base runner. Well, it's an infield hit, I think. And Andrew Goodrich, the batter, takes it high, ball 1. Steal, and he's going to be out.
Better before.
Two down. High.
Oh, come on, kid.
2. Hit to third. Stanley will fire to first in the dirt. Ball goes out of play. Brings Casey Richard to the plate. At the top of the order. On deck. Runner at second. Top half of the 6th. Hit too short. Throw to first will not be in time. Throw to the plate. And scoring from second base is Andrew Goodrich on his horse. And Coach Mitchell sending him all the way. Richard is safe at first. Legged it out. Infield hit for Richard. A couple of infield hits for the Cougars. Gets them another run. And brings up Jared Jarvis now with 2 outs, and the Cougars enjoying a 6-3 advantage. Cole delivers. Alda. I believe Chatlin's now at first base. Chatlin circled it a couple times, but able to grab it. Cougars pick up a run. They lead 6-3. We're going to the bottom half of the 6th on Hometown Cable. TJ Musa, the batter. As we start the bottom of the 6th. Looks at ball 1. Garen's still out there for the Cougars. Two and 0 the count. Strike 1. At 2. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. First batter in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch from Garand. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Musa goes down swinging. And that'll bring us to the pitcher, Alex Cole. Cleanup man. Garand delivers. Hard hit to Duty at short to Goodrich. What a great catch by Andrew Goodrich. Scooped it up, made it look like a routine play, but that was a tough play there by Goodrich. 2 down. 2 down. Nice play there by the first sacker. Now Courtney Chatlin started the game at pitcher, now at first base. Actually, now he's at the plate and he looks at strike 1. Guerin delivers. Foul ball. Foul ball. Hit the batter in the batter's box, then bounced fair. Strike 2. No, off the plate. High. Swinging and a miss, or foul ball. Foul ball, I think. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, Guerin getting better as the game goes along. Gets the strikeout to end the 6th inning. Puts the Eagles down in order. We go to the 7th. 6-3 Northeastern leading Beekmantown. This is Ben Duty, and he's leading off for the Cougars in the 7th. Pitch from Cole, ball 1. I think we finally figured out the Beekmantown defense. Bunt, foul. We'll try to give it to you here. Cole pitching. His battery mate is Musa. First base is, if I can read my scribbling here, first base is Chatlin. Second base is Rivers. Shortstop is still Brown. At third base, so the pitch while I'm looking at the sheet here. Third base is Stanley. Outfield, you got Rafferty, Facette, and Rivers. No, not Rivers. Facette. 1 down. Facette in right, Rafferty in left, and Facette in center. Now Kelly Poisson at the plate. He hits it to center field. It's caught by Facette. Well hit ball by Poisson, but Facette grabs it and 2 outs. Now Matt Guerin. Out of play, strike 1. Strike 2. And the pitch from Cole. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The Cougars go down in order in their half of the 7th, excuse me. We go to the bottom half of the 7th. Beekmantown needs 3 to tie, 4 to win. Cougars hanging on to a 6-3 advantage. It's Rafferty, Reset, and Stanley with Rivers in the hole for Beekmantown. Matt Guerin hoping to go the distance for the Cougars. Lefty winds and delivers. Ball 1. Strike 1-1. Two and 1. Beekmantown team on their feet, trying to cheer a rally here. 3-1. 3-1 to count. Guerin's going to want to make him a hitter. There's a 3-1 delivery. Outside. No, just caught the corner. Strike 2, 3-2. Full count. So Rafferty is going to have to protect the plate, but pitch is way low. So he had an easy one to look at that time. So he gets a free pass. Brings up Reset. Shane Reset. Cougars need to worry about the batters, not worry about the base runners. Eagles need to score 2 to tie it and 3 to win it. 3 to tie it, so they can score 2 and that won't affect the outcome of the game. So if you're Northeastern, you got to be aware of that and not worry about the first couple of base runners. Strike. Foul out. On the ground to Richard. Handcuffs him. Throw to first. It's going to be off the mark. Goodrich goes after it. Does a smart thing. Richard didn't switch gears there. He when the ball was hit to him, he was thinking second, and I think that caused him to miss the ball, trying to hurry his play. So now Steve Stanley at the plate, presenting the potential tying run with nobody out. High ball 1. But Richard, after he bobbled it, still looked at second. If he'd come up firing to first, he may have had a shot. A long shot, but a shot. Instead, he looked at second and then had to hurry his throw, and his throw was off the mark. And Goodrich did the smart thing. He went out and caught the ball. Strike 2. 6-3 Northeastern leads. Potential tying run at the plate for Beekmantown in the bottom half of the 7th inning here on Hometown Cable. High. Foul off. That's going to be a triple. No, it's going to be a double. Runners have to hold up. He reached for it. Stanley had to reach for that. Still got a lot of meat on the ball. And suddenly the potential tying run is at second base for Beekmantown. And here comes Coach Mitchell. And it's a 6-4 ball game as Beekmantown trying to rally here in the 7th with nobody out. Now Rivers steps in with nobody out. Nobody out. Here's the pitch from Garand. Caught by Miller. Break for the Eagles. Break there for the Eagles. They were not tagging and scoring on that one. I don't know what happened there. Why the runner left so late. So it's a 6-5 ball game. 1 out. Potential tying run is now 90 feet away. Top of the order up now for Beekmantown. This is Kevin Fossett. Garen can't get overly concerned about the tying run. He's got to worry about the winning run. Two and 1 to count. Miller coming over. Foul ball. Foul ball. That may be a break for the Cougars that Miller didn't catch it. We'll see. Had he caught it, it definitely would have gotten in the tying run. So sometimes not catching a ball like that, it works out in your favor. We'll see. Time will tell. Soft liner to Goodrich. So the Cougars get the second out without the run scoring. So it was, at this point, beneficial for the Cougars that Miller wasn't able to catch up with that one. So that's 2 down. And Adam Brown, the shortstop, at the plate. Last hope for the Eagles. With a tying run 90 feet away. 6-5 Cougars lead. Here's the pitch from Guerin. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch to Brown. Taken for a strike. Guerin delivers. High fly ball deep to center field. Deep center field. Jarvis is back and makes the catch. Jared Jarvis, who can cover some ground, caught up with that one. Now, if I'd been the second out, the runner would have scored from third. But Jarvis catches up with it. Guerin kept it in the ballpark. So Matt Guerin with a complete game victory. And Northeastern Clinton defeats the Beekmantown Eagles by a 6-5 margin. And that's the way it was in CBAC Varsity Boys Baseball. May 17th, 2002. You've been watching Hometown Cable, television that's worth your support and needs your support to stay in the air. Thanks to those of you who are watching and supporting Hometown Cable's ongoing efforts.